And we're going to then just find one little yellow weight. And the little yellow weight is going to go underneath your headrest. So just lift the headrest up gently. Little yellow weight under there. So just very softly. You just want to make a little tiny slope on the headrest. We don't want the headrest to be too steep. Okay. Spring change. I'll give you a couple options. Single red as your lightest option. A red yellow as your strongest. You probably wouldn't want to go too heavy on these ones. Okay? If your stopper position is in position 5, move the stoppers now back into position 4, and that's where they're going to stay now for the rest of the class. So you don't need to move the stoppers again. And then when you're ready, go ahead and lay down on your right side, pointing towards me here in the mirror. Lay on your right side, go into your sleeper position. Sleeper position. Just no having a little nap, okay? No napping.
Position 3.
Position 4 for stoppers. That's a default position. Alright guys, now get yourself to the back edge of the bed. So you really want to wiggle yourself back. Because it's really difficult to do that once your foot goes in the strap. Okay, so do that now while you can. And then go ahead and find the strappers at the front. You want the big loop on your top foot. And once you've got big loop on top foot, organise your legs into 2 perfect L shapes like tabletops. Making sure that the big loop is in the arch of the foot where it won't suddenly slip off. And you want to have your knees in front of your hip bones rather than up in your chest, as that will affect the position of the spine. And then we're going to make sure that the strap is always in front of the shins. Let's just get back. Alright, now top hand goes up on the hip, bottom hand wraps around the shoulder rest. And then we're going to start with some fire hydrants. So find a neutral spine, natural arch in your low back, little gap underneath your waist so everything's nice and square. And then without moving the carriage, open the top leg, lift the top leg up and open it up towards the ceiling, like you're opening up a door, and close the leg back down. Do 5. Exhale to open, inhale to close. So the carriage itself doesn't even move. Good. Wrap your hand around the top side of your hip and just check that when the leg opens that your hip then doesn't start to roll backwards, which it does have a tendency to want to do on this exercise. Exhale on your opening phase. Inhale on your closing phase. On the next one, open and stay. And let's do 1 frog press. So you're going to push the leg towards the front corner of your foot bar. Bend the knee back to you. And then close the leg back down. Do that again. Inhale, open. Exhale, press to the front corner of the foot bar. Inhale, bend the knee back to you. And exhale, close the leg down. 3 to go. Very good, sorry darling. 2 to go, open, press, come back. Last one, open, press away, and come back. Good. Now open and just do continuous frog presses for 5 reps. So open the leg, hold it open, and push and come back. Push and come back. Good. You want to try and get that knee looking up towards the ceiling. Open that knee up. Good. Press away. Try and get the leg all the way straight. Keep checking. Top side hip isn't then rolling backwards. Now you're going to add a pulse to that. So bring the leg in, do 1 soft pulse, and then push away. Bring the leg in, 1 soft pulse, push away. And when you pulse from your glute. Yeah, so really squeeze into that glute so that we're not thinking about pushing with the quadricep, we're thinking about squeezing from the glute. Try and keep your bottom leg just sort of tucked away. Last one, those pulses to finish. 10, 9, soft pulse, 8, soft pulse, knees open, soft pulse. Good, good guys, hang in there. I know that butt cheek's on fire. 4, hang in there. 3, 2, 1, close the leg down, take a short break. Just take a breath. It's not over. One last little bit, this is it. Float the leg once again up to hip height, but keep the leg parallel this time. Press the leg away so the leg is straight and line the leg up with the middle of your foot bar so that the leg is in line with the rest of you. Check the hips are stacked, keep the knee really straight, and you're going to circle the leg in a forwards direction, so that's clockwise. You want your circles to be about the size of your Pilates ball. And we want to try to travel the leg all the way to the back of the hip socket, top of the hip socket, front of the hip socket, bottom of the hip socket. So it's a nice even circle. Now go the other way. 5, every time the leg goes behind you, squeeze the glute, breathe out. Foot and leg are parallel. You've got 3, keep that knee really straight. 2, squeeze that glute and the leg goes back. And last one, and come out of your strap and hang your long loop on the peg. Very good guys, I know. It is a butt burner, isn't it? Woo-hoo. Let's sit up, swing the legs over the front of the leg and have a well-deserved stretch. So left ankle will cross the right thigh and just slightly tip forwards, keeping the spine long. And just have a well-deserved stretch before we do all of that on the other side. Happy days. I can already see you like, yes, I'll wait for this. Alright, my darlings, we know what's coming. Flick over, let's get the other cheek. So remember, shimmy to the back edge of the carriage now, because it's really difficult to do that once you're in the strap. So go back as much as you can. Take the strap that's at the front and long loop up on your top foot.